Hey, everybody gets to go home early, huh? Earlier. Sleep fast for tomorrow. Like you.
What is there left for you to say about Davis?
No, I'll let y'all say it. I don't want to jinx him. Pardon?
How impressive is this?
Well, we've had a lot of people, obviously Chris seemed to be dialing up what we need, enough to get us over the hump. I thought probably one of the keys of game night was Miggy. That was a makeup outing there. That's where you just find a way to get through it. And, to think he was going to give us 7 innings and keep us engaged. We were down 3-0 again in that game, 4-0. But, they had to. It really lets the offensive team kind of pin their ears back and go at it. And Miggy held them at bay and gave us a chance to get back in it. That was just a tribute to his makeup. He's working on an extra day, so that was good.
I'm sorry. How important was that double play in the 5th where he walked bases loaded?
Yeah, but he got it. He got a ground ball from a good hitter, and John turned it with a guy right on top of him, which he's been doing all year. He got a good runner at first with a, it's not the back end you worry about. It's the front end with the runner on top of you. And the guy made a great slide, and John just stood in there like an oak tree and completed it.
With Chris, you've said before that he's always been a streaky guy. Is this maybe one of the longer stretches that you've seen him locked in since he's been here?
No, he's done this before. He had a pretty good year. He had good periods last year. He had good periods, obviously, the year before, and over in Texas. So he's, I think that I've been most proud of is where his batting average is. He's not only him, but guys are kind of dialing up. I thought Parr obviously had a big home run, and I knew coming in their guy was impressive out there, and I think they got him and Fegley and the other kid for Simeon for Samardzija. They're going to get a nice return on that, but I knew we were going to have to pitch well tonight, stay in it.
Chris's second homer tonight was off of Venditti left-handed. Last night he hit one off a lefty also. What are you seeing differently from Chris against left-handers that's making him effective?
I didn't think the one last night. But he's hit one off a right-hander too, but Chris he's a threat against both of them. He's I'm not going to, you're kind of picking, he's always capable of squaring up a ball and hitting it out of the park. But I think the left-right part of it, when he gets to barrel the ball, I don't think he looks at it as somebody having an advantage over him. That's pretty interesting, the switch pitcher, so to speak.
Well, his OPS this year is actually higher against lefties than it is against righties. So I was wondering if that was something that you thought when Venditti switched over to lefty against him.
No,
what were you thinking?
We felt coming in where the advantage might be and not be, but just about most cases, mathematically, it will be in his favor. But, Chris kind of turned that around.
Was it important to you to get Zach Britton in the game after what happened last night?
No, not at all. Not at all. Zach pitched. What happened in the game last night was he pitched as well as anybody on the field, and he knows that. No, it was our best chance to win. We had 2 guys that were capable of pitching an inning tonight. Even though we have a left-hand starter tomorrow, I want to keep some length. But, Miggy's outing gets us closer back on our feet. I was hoping to stay away from Michael Gibbons tonight, and I was not going to pitch Brock.
We've talked about this before. You had a sellout crowd tonight. Does that make it extra special for you to send them home like this?
Without a doubt. That was fun. Between the I enjoyed the banner with them on top of the dugout today. That was fun. I could have stayed there for a while. And they, anytime you see that much orange in the ballpark and that loud of "oh," you want to give them something to return the faith and the support that they have in you.
Look, you talked for years about the resiliency of this club, but oftentimes or occasionally when a team does get no hit or has a performance like that, sometimes maybe there's a down. You guys now have put two walk-off wins together after the no-hitter. Does that say anything about this team to you?
It just kind of reaffirms what I've already been saying. There's an ebb and flow to it. It's you're never as bad as a certain moment in the season. You're never as good as a certain moment. You just want to have the type of people that seek their level that they're capable of having, and I think we have those guys. And whatever it ends up being, will be who we are. And I think we have some people that want to get back to where we were last year.
Buck,
It's that time of year.
Miguel had been so consistent for two and a half years, and then for a few weeks he's just not been the same Miguel Gonzalez. Is there something that you and Dave are seeing, or is there just maybe just a little confidence thing that he may have pulled out of today?
Well, it's it's everything. To get through that out, the first 2 or 3 innings there, his fastball command. He's trying to go in on full and throws it middle away. He's trying to go get the ball on Riddick, and he got in a spot he wasn't trying to go. It's just a little bit of command. Now, whether or not there's some too much want to that's creating some of that, then I don't apologize for him for that, because that is a makeup. That is who you are outing there. A lot of people that's why we like Miggy, and he's not going to wallow around in self-pity, and he's going to go, the club needs me to get through some innings. He knows what happened last night. He was frustrated, and he found another button, and I can't tell how hard that is to maintain that when he was a pitch away from coming out of the game 2 or 3 times, and he just found a way to give us what the club needed, and that's a special outing by a starting pitcher tonight.